Welcome to Brad's Best Bets, where I will discuss the bets I like the most, mostly focusing on baseball and hockey. The first topic I want to cover on my first couple of videos is MLB division winners. Today we will begin with the NL Central, which seems like it will be a two-team race, but a third surprising team may be better than you think. The Reds come in at plus 6,000 according to FanDuel, and I think these odds are fine and you don't have to touch them. The Major League roster is lacking a lot of talent and the top prospects like Elly De La Cruz are still a while away. The Reds are not sniffing the NL Central. The Pirates also come in at plus 6,000 and they are in a very similar situation to the Reds. O'Neal Cruz can definitely turn into a superstar and they have some other nice pieces, but this is not a division-winning team. The Cubs come in at plus 550 and the Cubbies made some interesting moves this offseason. Dansby Swanson was the big fish to pair him up the middle with Nico Hoerner. They signed Cody Bellinger, Trey Mancini, and Jameson Taillon, all of whom could contribute nicely if they play up to their expectations. The Cubs could be an interesting team this year, and if all goes well, I could see them competing for a wild card spot. Now the Brewers come in at plus 145. The big move this offseason was acquiring William Contreras and Jesse Winker. I think these are solid pieces, but not the moves the Brewers really need. They are hoping to get a push from the youngsters like Garrett Mitchell and Bryce Terang, but the Brewers' strength is still their rotation, which is strong 1 through 5. I do not feel like the Brewers improved a lot from last year. The Cardinals come in at minus 115 and are the defending NL Central champions. Their big move was adding Wilson Contreras to solidify the catching position. Their rotation is solid, and if Flaherty can stay healthy all year, that should help carry them to the top of the division. My concern is it took Goldschmidt and Arenado to both have career years to win the division last year. Can they do that again, and did they make enough moves to bolster the roster? Due to my concerns with the Cardinals and Brewers, my sprinkle for the NL Central is the Chicago Cubs at plus 550. I'm not saying the Cubs are going to win the division, but if the Cubs' new acquisitions break out and the Brewers and Cardinals' flaws show itself, I think this is a possibility. Cubs to make wild card I would feel good about, but that's for another video. Brad's best bet for the NL Central is the St. Louis Cardinals at minus 115. I know it's chalky, but I think the rotation is good enough to cover for any regression from Goldie and Arenado, and the division as a whole is not that strong. Lock it in. Brad's best bet is the St. Louis Cardinals. See you next video.